It was supposed to be an average night. Dinner, a movie neither of us really cared to watch, the kind of evening that unfolds when two people have grown comfortable in love. Or at least, that's what I believed. She chuckled at something on her phone, its soft glow lighting her face in the dim room. Just for a moment, I saw a name flash on the screen. Unfamiliar, but something inside me tightened instantly. She caught my glance, flipped the phone face down in a single smooth motion, and laughed again. "No one," she said lightly. "Just a friend." But when someone calls it nothing and hides the screen like it holds a secret too dangerous to reveal, you don't need to be told. You simply feel it. In your gut, in your chest, in that part of you that's always known. Still, I said nothing. I tried to enjoy the evening, to push away the unease clawing at the back of my mind. But it was like trying to pretend a ship wasn't sinking after hearing the first crack below deck. Her smile didn't feel quite right anymore. Her touch felt brief, mechanical. And her eyes, they were distant, wandering, like they were constantly looking for someone who wasn't me. I stayed quiet. There were no arguments. No scenes. Just silent observations. And the truth didn't take long to reveal itself. She started staying awake later than usual, started locking her phone, hiding it like it held her soul. The giggles over late-night messages, the changed tone when I entered the room. It all became too familiar. It was as if I was watching her fade out of the life we'd built together, while a stranger wearing her face took her place. Then one evening I broke. She was in the shower. Steam clouded the air like fog on a battlefield. Her phone buzzed on the nightstand. I didn't mean to pick it up. Truly I didn't. But some part of me already knew what I'd find, and my hand moved as if it had no choice. There was his name again. But this time, it wasn't a one-off message or a casual exchange. It was thread after thread. Dozens of conversations, hundreds of shared moments. Photos, plans, jokes, things that used to be ours, now theirs. This wasn't just infidelity. This was replacement. A quiet, calculated erasure of me. I didn't wait for her to step out of the bathroom. I didn't need to hear explanations stitched together with lies. I walked to the closet, grabbed a bag, packed only the essentials and left. No confrontation. No goodbyes. Just absence. She never expected me to actually leave. But that only proved how little she knew me by then. The days that followed passed in a blur. I checked into a budget motel and ignored the flood of messages and missed calls. At first, she was relentless. "Where are you? Please talk to me. This isn't fair. Let me explain." But what was left to explain? She made her decision, and I made mine. I blocked her number, deleted our pictures, unfollowed everything that had her name or face attached. I tried to erase her, as much as anyone can ever truly erase someone they once loved. In reality, you don't. You just dim the memory until it no longer controls you. 2 weeks later, I found a modest apartment and started over. A new place. A new rhythm. And slowly, I began to breathe again. Some nights, I still woke up reaching for someone who wasn't there. Muscle memory is cruel like that. Grief lives in the body long after it's gone from the heart. But eventually, the silence became less painful. The absence stopped screaming. Half a year passed. Then she found me. I was walking home from work, groceries in hand, earbuds in, thoughts elsewhere. I turned the corner and froze. She was there, standing just outside my building. Not smaller in size, but somehow diminished, weighed down by something invisible, like guilt had quietly collapsed her from within. "Hey," she said gently, as if we'd just spoken yesterday. I didn't respond. I just looked at her. "Can we talk?" she asked. I should have walked past. Kept going. But I didn't. Maybe I wanted answers. Maybe I just needed to see what was left of the person I used to love. We sat in a tiny cafe nearby, one she'd never been to, a space that had become mine. She stirred her coffee endlessly but never drank. Her hands trembled. Her voice cracked. "I didn't think you'd really leave," she whispered. That was her first mistake. She mistook love for weakness. "No," I said. "It gave me the strength to go." She insisted it wasn't serious. Said she was confused, made a mistake. But that kind of betrayal doesn't happen overnight. It grows in silence. In secrets. In the comfort of knowing someone still waits while you drift away. She said she missed me, that her life had felt empty without me. And I believed her. But it didn't matter anymore. Because remorse is not the same as love. And pain isn't proof that something is worth saving. I'm not asking you to forgive me, she said. I just needed you to know I still think about us. I nodded. For the first time in ages, I felt nothing. Not anger, not sadness, not even nostalgia. Just clarity. You think about us, I replied. But you didn't fight for us when it mattered. She didn't deny it. There was nothing left to say. She stood waiting for something, anything, to hold on to. But I had already let go. I walked away and didn't look back. She once believed I would always stay. That no matter what, I'd forgive, forget, move past it. But she was wrong. When someone shows you exactly how much, or how little, you mean to them, believe it. Don't wait for apologies that arrive after the damage is done. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is walk away when they expect you to stay. And never return.